we are going to talk about 12 diseases and conditions that can appear in our body if we have a deficiency of vitamin D. The first one is osteoporosis. Inadequate amounts of calcium and vitamin D are important for maintaining bone density and strength. A lack of vitamin D causes calcium depleted bone, which further weakens the bones and increases the risk of fractures. The second one is asthma. Vitamin D deficiency is linked to lower lung functions and worse asthma control, especially in children. Vitamin D may improve asthma control by blocking inflammation, causing protein in the lung, as well as increasing production of another protein which has anti-inflammatory effects. The third one is the heart health. Vitamin D deficiency may be linked to a higher risk of high blood pressure, hypertension, as well as increased risk of death from cardiovascular disease. Cholesterol. Vitamin D regulates cholesterol levels in the blood. It has been shown that without adequate sun exposure, vitamin D precursors turn to cholesterol instead of vitamin D. The sixth is allergies. Studies show that children who had lower levels of vitamin D are more likely to have multiple food allergies. The seventh is influenza. Some studies show a link between lack of vitamin D and common respiratory infections and indicate that people with the lowest vitamin D levels report having significantly more cases of cold and flu than those with higher levels. The eighth one is depression. Vitamin D deficiency is linked to depression. Receptors for vitamin D are present on many areas of the brain and are involved in numerous brain processes, making likely that this vitamin may be associated with depression, and the vitamin D supplements may play an important role in treating depression. The ninth is type 2 of diabetes. Studies have demonstrated correlations between low vitamin D levels and the development of type 2 of diabetes. Different studies provide evidence that vitamin D may contribute to glucose tolerance through its effects on insulin secretion and insulin sensitivity. The 10th is oral health. Several recent reports demonstrate a significant association between periodontal health and the intake of vitamin D. Also, elderly patients with low vitamin D levels have a higher rate of tooth loss than those with high vitamin D levels. Being rheumatoid arthritis, studies have found that women who get more vitamin D seem less likely to get rheumatoid arthritis. Also, among people who already have this disease, those with low vitamin D levels tend to have more active symptoms. And the last one is cancer. Vitamin D deficiency may be linked to cancer. A certain study indicates that more than 75% of the people with a variety of cancers have low levels of vitamin D, and the lowest levels are associated with more advanced.
Created using Powtoon.